Welcome to Bring Back the 90s, when conspiracy theories were fun.
Weren't butthurt.
All right, bring back the 90s.
Oh my God, I miss the 90s.
All right, we're talking about conspiracy theories today because back in the 90s, conspiracy theories were fun and not terrifying.
Like today.
They were like more, I don't know, they were way less political. They were so random.
They felt safe.
They felt safe.
Rabbit holes didn't feel like a year's worth of mental health disorders.
If you were to dive into one today, you're sucking your thumb. Back in the day, back in the 90s, a good conspiracy theory could be talked about for weeks. Bring back the 90s when the conspiracy theories you heard were on unsolved mysteries.
Oh, yeah, that was a biggie around our times.
They covered a lot of UFO stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Roswell. Bring back the 90s when you legit thought a silver, the color of our tin hat flying saucer landed in Roswell. And there was a little alien
skinny
body,
guy.
a skinny guy with a big head that popped out. Bring back the 90s when you can go to the grocery store and buy a black and white colored tabloid. Yeah. They don't make them like this anymore.
Those were the days.
Totally. And you can go and get a tabloid. And I know some listeners out there are going to remember Bat Boy, which was a made up person.
Oh, I hated that.
I know, but his face was all over the 90s tabloids.
But like,
Or sightings of Elvis. Because according to a 90s conspiracy theory tabloid,
he wasn't really dead.
He faked his own death and went off to live a good, happy life.
He just wanted some
outside of the
privacy.
spotlight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No proof there. We know how that ends.
Okay, let's bring back up the hoax of, we didn't even talk about it yet.
What?
I remember going into Dad's room. This was in the 90s.
Okay.
I went into Mom and Dad's room. I was like, Dad, I got to talk to you about something. And he's like, what? I'm like,
Loch Ness.
Nope. We learned about the moon landing today. And the flag didn't move. And yeah, so I for sure in grade school, I leaned conspiracy theorist. I thought the moon landing was a hoax.
Was a hoax?
You were a flat earther?
I was a flat earther.
No, I'm just kidding.
Lauren.
I recovered. But that was a great hoax back in the day. Like, why did that come out? Who decided to say, okay, you guys, you know what? This moon landing didn't happen. And then it spirals.
The moon, it's still
a current day.
The moon landing being fake is still very much a thing. Doesn't necessarily mean you're a flat earther.
No, it just means you don't know if we really, did we really make it to the space race?
Well,
dude, someone just fucking got into a argument with was challenging the Challenger or the Artemis crew.
Yeah,
right?
the Artemis crew. Yes, they were being challenged by someone
liars.
saying that, put your hand to the Bible and say that you didn't really go around the moon. So conspiracy theories are still alive and well.
Oh, you don't say.
But again, back in the 90s, they were more
fun.
Cozy.
Yep, more cozy.
Loch Ness. He's just swimming around.
Loch Ness. Like, where did that come from? And I'm curious, like, is there a Loch Ness? Do you guys think there's a Loch Ness Monster? Is there a serpent like?
No, absolutely not.
Well, why not?
I don't know. I just don't think there is.
I believe more in the Sasquatch than I do the Loch Ness.
I just don't believe that's like a mythical creature. No.
I think there's a Loch Ness Monster.
No.
Nessie.
Yeah. Okay.
Nessie.
All right. And you know what? To each his own. But I'm here to tell you I don't.
Okay. What about Anthony and I listened to a podcast about Bigfoot.
Okay.
And these were people that literally claimed to have seen Yeti or Sasquatch, heard it, and saw like the remnants of food. And then they had some Bigfoot specialists, experts come out. Don't ask me how you get that certificate or degree, but they were experts in
Bigfootology.
Bigfoot. Yes, Bigfootology. Yeah. And they knew how to do the call. They know how to make the howl. Do you have it?
Yes. Well, they're known as the Sasquatch Sierra sounds that someone recorded way back when. And yeah.
Let's play it.
All right, we can play it.
This is what they say they heard.
Is this in the Pacific Northwest?
Okay, that's fucking scary.
So like, and multiple people like who've had sightings have heard that sound. And those experts were like, when they went to that family's property, who had a sighting, and then they found these yahoos. They came to the property and they're like, they're sitting around the dinner table or whatever. And he's like, well, he's asking them questions like, have you ever seen this or whatever? He's like, have you ever heard this sound? And he does the whoop. And she's like, we have heard that sound and we didn't know what it was. Thought it was like birds or something.
Question.
Yes.
Is this the idea that this is a one person or this is
family,
a species?
Species.
Okay.
They are, and they're gentle.
The reason this one I could wrap my head around more is because it's more believable for me to think that there's like a very large, like human, like forest person
Then a Loch Ness.
Yes. That's why I could lean like left on that, just in that direction.
Yeah, you could go into that direction.
Yeah.
Well, they're fun. Also, there's like those guys talk about too how like in different. This was in Texas. And then there's other stories in North Carolina and the Pacific Northwest. And they say like there's different sort of species. They look different. They're different heights, different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because they have found footprints too, have they not? Back in the 90s, don't you remember seeing like those giant
the giant like muddy
footprints?
Giant like human like giant human footprints.
And they like do like these like sort of stick formations or tree formations. And these guys who had never been to this property were going through and they're like, all right. And then we're sort of like seeing trees bent in like an arch that's sort of like unnatural.
Shut up.
Or sticks like making arrows, and then they followed the arrows, and sure enough, they went to a spot where like the gate had been like pried open. Like, I don't know. It's like, I mean, it could totally be bullshit, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm down
fun.
with. I hope that Bigfoot is real.
Okay.
Do
why?
you guys? Why? Because wouldn't that be so amazing if there's these really tall, hairy creatures that are just living amongst us in the forest, doing their own thing?
And I mean, if I were them, I'd
sitting-
want to hide in the forest
Same.
too.
That's what I'm saying.
And steer clear of what we got going out here because
it's cozy.
a different.
They're not trying to like.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're
murder
cool.
us.
They're simple. They're just
cool.
living simply and howling.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
This was a conspiracy theory that was looping around 1997 after Princess Diana was killed in a car crash.
Okay.
The conspiracy theories accompanying her death were that the royal family had put this was like a hit job, and that it wasn't just paparazzi in dangerous circumstances. Do we have any thoughts on this?
I mean, I have thoughts. I think that that is totally possible. Like, I believe that.
Do you?
I believe that
Makes me
evil exists in this world, but I don't believe that's what happened. I believe that she was the most photographed,
Yes.
sought after person in the entire world. And she was hounded and terrorized by paparazzi every single minute of her life that she was out in public. And I think it was a tragic fucking accident.
Oh God, yeah, I would have to say so.
Okay.
But at the same time, I agree with you. I don't think anyone would do some. I can't. I'm almost even of the mind that
dark,
I don't even know, would someone actually think of that, or is that just, again, a conspiracy theory
Here we go
from
again.
the 90s?
No, she's her beam her up.
Oh, here we go.
I could feel myself being beamed up. Okay, you guys, JFK. We were in 8th grade-ish when Miss Bermuda from St. John of the Cross gave basically a whole semester on JFK's assassination. And not only did she teach us about JFK's assassination, we watched it. Did we watch the Oliver Stone?
And nobody took us to therapy after.
No, because you saw, I think she was showing us like images of
blown
the
off
shooting,
face.
blown off head.
Yeah.
And I'll never
The
forget.
autopsy photo.
Yeah.
Oh, the autopsy photo. I'll never forget seeing that, or that
The
or
blood
that
on Jackie, or the parts
or when
on
she
her.
went to, the reason why she's crawling on the back of the car is to go and retrieve his skull, just in case. Obviously, I think anyone in a moment of pure shock would maybe do the same thing as, go get the husband's head.
That sucked.
It does.
That
suck.
sucked.
But then the conspiracy theories that follow that.
How many shooters?
Is how many shooters? CIA, Russian mafia.
Yep.
Or just mafia. Why? It's like, how did we go from a horrible situation to actually who did it when didn't Lee Harvey Oswald do it?
And then he was shot in plain sight. It's a tough one. That one, what are your thoughts?
I don't believe it was a guy acting alone. I just don't. I just feel like he would that, and plus JFK was just such a like polarizing. He was like really sort of challenging the status quo of how things were done.
Yep, they didn't like it.
And the fact that his brother got assassinated, like to me says that like people had it out for them.
Yeah. I kind of agree.
But yeah, you piss off the mob, you piss off enough people.
Isn't it interesting though that like that's kind of how I feel about, I agree with you on that. Like that is like the bad in the world doing everything they can to take down this political person that has lots of power and the ability to change or do whatever. But on the side with the Princess Diana, like I feel like the world was not bad enough to kill her.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
You're saying that JFK people were out for him. They were going to take care of business. But with Princess Diana, she was so beloved in another way that it was a horrific. Do we believe that saucers, UFOs, I feel like in the 90s when we had all these movies, remember Fire in the Sky? Fire in the Sky with
Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I know you love Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky with D.B. Sweeney.
Yeah.
He gets taken up by the mystery.
I remember with his body.
You guys both did that like synchronized swimmers over here.
He gets taken up and they're probing his body. That's another thing. How are all these people having these experiences with aliens back in the 90s, being probed, being naked, having things put in them, and we're all just sitting here going, I don't know, did they?
I don't know. I just don't buy it.
Really?
I don't buy it.
Really? I don't know.
I don't. I'm just so polarized.
This is saying something different.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wow.
Mine is saying
you
something.
look like you could probe someone with that.
Honestly, watch out.
It's multi-probable.
My probe is saying that, I think that the aliens are real. I don't know if I think they're walking among us.
Now, I do wonder if those little guys are living below us.
Oh, see, I'm not sure if the ocean aliens were a thing of the 90s, but
You're
that
correct.
one's friendly
You're
enough.
Correct.
But that
You're
one's
correct.
friendly enough and safe enough to talk
You'll leave
about
it in.
right now.
That's it. You've heard it here, folks. First, folks.
It's 90s enough.
90s enough.
It's
stay
safe here.
It's safe enough.
So,
have you heard of these conspiracies about like the octopus being alien and this like freakishly intelligent species? I don't know. Out there, I'm like, if they make one more movie about a lady or some
with
dude befriending an octopus, hang on a second. Oh my God. I'm all in. I'm in.
Octopuses are aliens.
Yes.
Okay. But what about the conspiracy theory that the aliens are underneath the ocean, that they dive into the water and go into like cavernous caves?
No, fuck no. 100%.
Being in the water, I feel like a lot of scientists will say that they know less about the ocean than they do about outer space. There's some crazy shit.
Now,
like
when
that.
you come out with a humdinger like that, you might, but...
Speaking of, I have another conspiracy theory from the 90s.
What?
Why and how really did the Titanic sink?
It fucking crashed into a glacier.
I know. I am not a conspiracy theorist at all when it comes to Titanic.
Glacier
brought them.
Well, there was. I forget the theory that there was so many people on the boat
that they wanted to end their.
Yeah, so they drowned a boat.
Yeah,
that seems ridiculous.
I agree, but again. Why I would love to have a therapist.
I'm just
a
rose-colored glass kind of a gal myself. I'm just not leaning that way. I just don't go in that direction as a human person.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I roll. But then on the other hand, I'm also kind of the person that's like, oh yeah, whatever you say, that's what happened. Like gullible Gary, you know?
Yeah, gullible Gary. And also,
like, I'm just not.
You don't want to believe that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Bermuda Triangle. Speaking of maritime disasters, the Bermuda Triangle back in the 90s was the most dangerous place a human could go near.
Why?
Because it was going to pull your ship in and drown you. It was going to pull the airplane. There was a vortex, okay?
Got it.
In the 90s, all we talked about was the vortex.
Yeah. And I was like, please don't ever take me to Bermuda.
Maybe even Amelia. She could have gotten caught up in the Bermuda Triangle, then taken down.
Is that airspace flyable now?
I mean, it's funny because there's not much information on it now. Unexplained disappearances. Mystery has fueled the Bermuda Triangle for decades.
You know what? Maybe here's where hang on a second. Oh my God. I'm having a conspiracy theory. Maybe our world is so sinister and dark that there's a reason why we've been made to be scared to go there. So that specific area is
you just started a new conspiracy theory.
Hang on a second. I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
thank
sorry.
God.
I don't know. I like being here better.
The way you just.
It's just a lot to go down some of these.
I agree.
And
the rabbit holes.
And that's why this is almost cathartic for me, this 90s rabbit hole. It's almost comforting.
Yeah,
like,
these are
I feel like I'm eating
cozy.
like a bowl of chicken noodle soup right now.
This isn't like the human race is on the brink of existence.
Yeah.
Like the society is going to collapse right now kind of conspiracy theories. No, those are so scary.
Yeah, no.
That's why 90s conspiracy theories were so fun. Another one that it's not necessarily a conspiracy theory, but it was basically a general anxiety that all
go ahead.
that all millennials and Gen Xers had. Quicksand.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Is that a conspiracy theory?
No, it's just a fear that some people we thought. I feel like it was kind of a conspiracy theory that people thought that your death could come by way of quicksand. Remember? Because of Neverending
Story. I mean, I was terrified of that.
Yeah, and then there are other movies I felt that there were out there that
But
made
I was more scared of walking through a couple of statues with their eyes blinking shut and zapping me with a laser.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually more of a
Terrifying.
concern. Bring back the 90s. Let's do a whole 90s movies segment because
we will
I
be
will
doing that.
just blast those out of my face.
I feel like quicksand goes into 90s fears, like random fears. Like you feared about
kidnappers,
suffocating.
Shark attacks from Jaws, like Hangover, quicksand.
Yeah.
Quicksand. Okay, so it wasn't.
I feel like getting struck by lightning was more of a thing.
That was another one that would suck.
Knew a couple of people that got struck. They
Wasn't
made
there
it out alive.
satanic panic?
Satanic panic is another 90s conspiracy theory, actually.
Or the glory days for Lauren.
Or I was kind of into it.
Finally.
Satanic panic was basically like people that were doing bad things were Satanists. In fact, there was the Memphis Three.
Who started that?
Like listening to rock music.
Yeah, who started those? Who started
probably,
this? Like the
honestly,
church or
probably
something?
a church or something.
Lame.
But do you remember there was that one? Satanic panic was a widespread moral panic that began in the 80s and persisted through the 90s, characterized by unsubstantiated allegations of vast underground networks of satanic cults engaging in child abuse. So much like a Pizzagate kind of thing.
Yeah,
just a different name.
Just billionaires, but again,
these sounded like these were more everyday people.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
No biggie then.
No biggie.
Forget about it.
But do you remember the Memphis Three, the three guys that were charged for a crime? And there was a whole documentary about them.
No, I don't.
In the
at all.
90s. It's a very
Fringe 90s?
What do you mean? No, not Fringe.
Okay.
This is a very real true crime situation, and they were associated with this satanic panic because they listened to like Metallica, and so
there's a whole documentary.
Yeah, there's a whole documentary, and basically they were tried and I think believed sent to jail and had to appeal, but they were basically found guilty because they listened to a certain kind of music.
This place is stupid.
So a conspiracy theory of music, Metallica. Guar, things of that nature.
They eventually got off, though, right?
Yeah, they had to fight for their life.
They got out. They had to fight for their life
for listening to their version of music.
There was no proof that they killed anybody.
Yeah.
But again, another conspiracy theory that sent people to jail.
Weird times.
What about like other like celebrity ones, like Michael Jackson doing something weird?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson freezing his body. Remember that was a thing that Michael Jackson was in
cryo.
Or Richard Gere with the gerbil.
Yes, there was
Richard Gere.
Why did he put the gerbil up his butt?
Like, how did these things get legs?
Marilyn Manson, he removed a couple ribs
so he could suck his own dong or do a dandy.
Or that Marilyn Manson was the kid from the Wonder Years.
But
Paul.
was he? The question never ends.
But the best part of that conspiracy theory was like, again, what Anthony said, like someone's brother told you that Marilyn Manson
and you were like 100% all in.
Oh, yeah.
You were like, doppelganger, forget it. That's him.
They don't look alike. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, we've had a good run through of conspiracy theories.
This is really, you know what, guys?
Tell me.
This is really fun. It feels really like going back to a time that was
easier,
less scary.
So there's like a study that was like that. I think
Look at his hat.
They gathered like these older people together, but they gathered them together and put them, let's say, in like the 1950s, but they had it all set up so that it looked like the 50s, and then they were told they can only talk about like the 50s as it was present day.
Is this a conspiracy theory?
This is a real study. This is a real thing.
This is cool.
And so maybe they were there for like a week or something. And so they lived life and talked and had conversations as if like it was present day. And they
had the best time.
Like, and it was good for their mental health. And they actually like their health got better. It was like,
but I can understand.
When did this come out, by the way, real quick?
I'll have to look it up, but I saw it recently.
I mean, but that's what he's saying is sort of exactly how this felt for me. Like it just felt like so delightful.
It felt delightful. And you know what I love about our series, Bring Back the 90s, is the reason why we want to bring it back because it feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the today times are a
Just
little
uncertain,
unsettling, imbalanced. Fucking insane.
Yeah.
And it feels so good to talk about the times that, like, I mean, also we're adults now. We've got bigger worries. Back then we were younger. We had many less worries.
I mean, I remember just going to sleep with a worry list. And if I could get a couple of those things off of it, I'd wake up the next day with a fresh start. That doesn't happen.
You went to bed with a worry list?
No, I'd be like, these are my only 2 worries. And if I can like check these off, life is good. And
exactly.
And usually I checked them off pretty much. Now a worry list just is a running. It's like a
running
tape
list. I think what we're trying to say is that nostalgia feels really good.
Really good.
All right, last conspiracy theory that we didn't talk about, and this was a good one from the 90s.
What?
Crop circles created by
yeah.
aliens.
No, did not believe it for 1 minute, but fucking cool.
I kind of wanted to believe it.
Of course you did. Look at how tall that tin cap is.
I don't know. That could be a weird one.
That was I feel
Stonehenge?
like Stonehenge.
Okay, Stonehenge I totally believe.
The pyramid. That's another one.
Wait,
Stonehenge is which?
Stonehenge is the
rocks.
Huge, massive rocks.
What's the conspiracy theory?
The rocks that they knock over on accident on European vacation.
Yes, but what's the conspiracy?
Like who put them there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the conspiracy, but just like all the
theories.
The theories, because you don't really know.
Well, same as the pyramids. Like, why are they there?
Have you what?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I have never really watched a whole episode, and maybe I'll dive into Ancient Aliens.
Yeah,
but I feel like I know there's a conspiracy theory that aliens helped build the pyramids.
Well, and also the pyramids that are all over the world. Like they're not just in Egypt.
No, they're in Mayan, the Mayan,
or whatever. And,
Also, that's a whole other topic. But what they're discovering underneath what they're discovering underneath the pyramids is crazy. Like a whole network of shit.
Yes, a hydraulic
that they had no
system.
idea about.
Hydraulic.
It's like a power system that they for the first time ever were able to use technology to see what's under the pyramids and their columns.
Michelle knows more about this.
Wow. Whoa, Michelle just got tapped in.
Dude,
Wow.
locked
and locked
Listen,
and loaded.
but show me a picture. Show me a picture, and now I'm going off the deeps.
Wait, show you a picture of what?
Show me the pic. Let me those columns. Like I'm like, that's where you pull me in.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you get
proof,
pulled in.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're a conspiracy theory that wants a touch of proof.
I need some proof.
I hear you.
I'm listen, the fucking show me where is the aliens vehicle? Okay. Hang it in a museum at this point.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
Where is it?
It's nowhere. Okay.
It's nowhere?
It's nowhere.
See, I 100% think it's somewhere.
I believe there's life, but ain't nobody fucking coming to visit this shithole. Okay.
They'd have to get their heads checked.
Where
they're like, we're going to the
going-
USA.
They're watching from their little Houston,
Michelle,
going,
stay home.
You're good.
Michelle, stay back. Just come back in another 50 years.
They're
Let's
like,
get our shit together.
We're 480 billion light years ahead of you. We ain't coming.
Just stay where you are. Just stay where you are. You guys, Anthony, I know you're just a voice sometimes, but
He's more than a voice.
You're more than a voice.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us.
This was fun. Let's do it
This
again.
was fun. Michelle, thank you for being my conspiracy theorist partner in crime.
Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way. And thank you
Whiffs,
for blasting those conspiracy theories right out of your antenna.
Oh, wow.
Whiffs, I hope that you guys will call us in on our landline and tell us what was your favorite conspiracy theorist of the 1990s or theory of the 1990s? And do you believe it to be true?
And on that note, stay cozy, Whiff.